Sold $13,000.
Sold for $60,000.
Sold $48,000.
Had to get 100. Had to get 100,000 out of it to get down 70.
What's poppin', mother suckers? Woo! Welcome back to the Tony Bush Jr. Show, baby. And today, it's a sad day in the automotive industry for classic cars, for custom cars, muscle cars, exotic cars, for everything. These prices have dropped. They've dropped lower than my credit score, and we're gonna talk about it. But first, make sure you hit those mother-sucking buttons, the like, the share, the comment, the subscribe. I'm gonna get this sandwich ready because it's gonna be a wild ride. And here we go. All right, now, I'm not sure if y'all are aware, but over the last year and a half, I've been seeing some changes in the pricing with automotive cars, with EV cars dropping 60, 70% a year after they come out. And then I slowly start to see some stuff with the old school classics and muscle cars and exotics. But I was thinking, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe this sandwich can be a little more warmer. I don't know. But I sat back and I watched. And I figured today we would talk about it, have a nice discussion. So, a couple weeks ago, I'm watching Mecum. I don't know how to pronounce it. Y'all tell me in the comments. I'm watching that auction. I'm seeing a lot of classic cars go no reserve, right? And if you don't know what no reserve is, that means whatever somebody bids, that's what they buy it for. So if somebody bids $100 or $500,000, no reserve means that the seller is selling it for whatever price, right? I mean, I can give them the cheese off this sandwich and they might buy it. But reserve means, hey, I have a minimum amount of money that I want for this car. If it doesn't reach that minimum amount, I'm not selling it. So the minimum could be $50,000. It could be $1 million. But if it doesn't hit that number, the car doesn't get sold. And I was seeing a trend of cars not getting sold because they didn't hit the reserve, or they were selling too low for what they should have been. Prime example, let's look at a few. Look at these cars. There's no way you can buy this car and then get the paint done and then do engine work and suspension and all that stuff for what this is going for. This makes no sense. So I thought to myself, I said, self, you got to make sure your pinky is up when you drink something that's good and cold. You got to have that. Anyways, I said, self, maybe this is just a fluke. Maybe this is just one of those spare of the moment things. It's not real. So I start watching the Barrett Jackson auction that just happened this past week. And my heart dropped. As some people would say it to sugarcoat it or to make light of it, it's a buyer's market. AKA, these cars was cheaper than my credit score, cheaper than this sandwich from Costco. This was a 4-pack for $12. Shout out to my lady because she put me on them. Ow! It was horrible. For instance, look at this truck. This truck is custom. Look, it's lifted. It's got a 2-tone paint job. It's got rims. Those rims cost more than my kidneys, okay? This truck should have went for at least 80 grand, maybe over 100 grand. It went for $14,000. How? How, Sway? How? And there's more examples. Look at this next car. Look. There's no way this should go for that low. There's no way. There's no excuses, right? Again, let me show you another example. See? You see what I'm saying? These cars is they just giving them away. They're like, take it. It's yours, baby. It's yours, baby. So I wanted to just kind of have a dialogue with all of you out there, all my YouTube community people, to see what is going on. Now, I have a few theories of why this is happening. I think the bubble has finally popped from 2020. Actually, I feel like the prices that we're seeing now are like pre-2020 and a little lower than that. Because it used to be, hey, I'm selling a car at Barrett Jackson. That means, whoo, there's gonna be a lot of bidders. There's a really, really good chance that you can get top dollar for whatever it is that you're selling, whether it's a classic, Bel Air, or a muscle car, Chevelle, Mustang, Camaro, or some type of exotic Ferrari, Lamborghini, Porsche. And chances were you had a good chance of getting what you wanted. Sandwich break. But that standard has changed. I was talking to a guy a few weeks ago, kid you not. I was trying to do some filming. Random guy came up to me. We started talking cars. He told me and showed me the pictures. He bought a 1971 Chevelle from Barrett Jackson, no reserve, for $27,000. I'm talking about it was painted. It had a fresh rebuild, big block, fresh transmission, interior, rally wheels. He said him and his lady drive it to church every Sunday, praise the Lord, woo, woo. And that's a steal. Like, you can barely buy a body of one of these like classic muscle cars or vintage vehicles for like 10, 15,000. Some are in the 20,000s for something with rust, with something with no engine or transmission, a bare bones roller, no interior, no windows, no nothing. And then you have to put money on top of that for the repairs. Lord help you if you're not doing the labor yourself. Whew. So these prices can go easily into the six figures. So another thought that I had was, maybe I could be wrong, but just maybe we're starting to see, people withdraw, people hold back. There was crazy inflation that's been going on, and not just with the muscle cars and classic cars, but you're seeing it with new vehicles, EV vehicles. Dodge has a whole mega lot full of cars, and they're slashing prices. They're giving upwards of $20,000, $15,000 to $20,000 off a brand new vehicle as an incentive because they can't move cars. EV prices, you're seeing brand new Plaids, Tesla Plaids. This is a $130,000 car, a year old. They're going for like 70, 60. I think I've seen one for 55,000. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it. So again, I've been watching these auctions, and I've been watching just like the automotive stock market, as I call it in general. And this is the time to buy. It ain't a time to sell. See that right there? Zen, AKA the 6'9", Camaro. It ain't going nowhere. All right. If you're in the market to sell a car, my advice, hold on one sec. Sandwich break. Picky up. I'm not editing that. I'm just gonna roll. We're just gonna roll. If you're in the market to sell a car, my advice would be to hold out. If you could wait a few years, or instead of doing an auction, post it online, or try to do like direct person to person for your transaction, and you might be able to get a little more money, or at least close to or more of what you're asking. But it's definitely a buyer's market. I've seen so many cars. Look at this one. Here's another one. Check this out. Look, there's no way this car should have sold for that low, okay? Again, this car has at least $125,000 in just restoration, not including the price of the car. Like, this is insane. So if you're in the market to try to buy something, this is your time. If you're in the market to try to sell something, this ain't your time. You want to sit on the sideline. You want to be on the B squad and just weather the storm, baby. That's how grandma used to say. She say, baby, you just need to weather the storm. But I really just wanted to dig into this a little bit and share it with all of you. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know, have you seen these same trends of prices dropping with cars across the automotive industry, or are they staying the same where you are in your area? Because I can tell you right now, yesterday's prices ain't today's prices, and tomorrow's prices ain't yesterday and the day before's prices. See now, okay, I just confused myself. But they dropping, and I think they're going to continue to drop. I think at least for people who are trying to buy muscle cars or classics or vintage, like this will be your time to finally get into that game. Beforehand, it was like absurd. Like that 2020 through 2022, 2023, there was some crazy prices for some cars, and they knew there was no way they should be asking $90,000 for an 87 Pinto with not even a 302. Okay, you know that gas tank, if it get hit or blew on, it's gonna blow up. Okay, do not ask 90 grand for a Pinto when the gas tank is gonna blow up if you touch it with 2 fingers. All right, it's just insane. But now it feels like the prices are reverting a little bit. So if you like this video, share it with your people. I just had to, give my 2 cents. Let's talk about it in the comments, do a little dialogue and divulge and bulge into this. I hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I'm enjoying this deliciousness Costco sandwich, 4 for $12 and the 99-cent water. And if you want me to do another video where we just kind of like go through this industry as we're seeing the trends of the automotive stock market, as I call it, as the trend goes up and down, let me know. Let's talk about it. Until next time, don't forget to hit those mother-sucking buttons, the like, the share, the comment, subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, in between time, I'm going to finish this sandwich and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-now!